today's look is going to be a fall-inspired glam look. I'm using my L'Oreal La Palette Nude Palette in, I think, beige. I'm applying the taupey colour with a normal flat brush to my crease and to my lower lid. And I'm just working that into my crease, as you can see, trying to have a defined eyelid because I don't. So we fake it till we make it. And then I'm taking the black colour in that same palette and applying that to my lower lid. I'm not going too high, I'm not going above the transition colour, just keeping it quite low. And then we're blending that all in with a blending brush so we get no harsh edges. I'm using circular motions because it gives an even distribution of the colour and it just gives a better finish. And now I'm just piling on the black just to get the right black colour intensity that I want. You guys can use less or more, it's totally up to you. And again, circular movements. Then in that same palette I'm using the white to highlight my brows. And then I'm using my Pure Minerals Vixen 4-in-1 mascara to put on my lashes before I put on my falsies. And then I applied my favourites, my Samantha lashes by Huda Beauty. And I'm just fixing that with a makeup brush, looks like. Then with a wipe, I'm just wiping off any excess around my face, and then I'm lining my eyelids with my Makeup Revolution liquid eyeliner. I'm not doing a crazy wing, I'm keeping it quite subtle, just doing a really small wing, not going dramatic at all with the eyes, just keeping it simple, sultry. Sometimes simple is just so much better and just gives such a cleaner look. So yeah, I'm just doing that. And now I'm onto my face. As you all know, I'm colour correcting. I do this in almost every video. And I'm using my orange LA Girls corrector around my dark areas. So under my eyes, around my mouth, where if I applied foundation without it, would probably look grey and ashy. So colour correcting will stop that happening. I did a whole video on colour correcting dark areas and I go so much more in depth. So go and check that out if you want to know more about it. And then I'm applying my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation with a foundation brush just to make sure all the orange places are completely covered. And as you can tell, with just one layer, it's pretty covered. And then with a damp beauty blender, I'm blending that all into my skin. And I also did my neck, but I think that was off camera. I hate when your face and neck don't match. That's like my biggest, like, what is it, pet peeve? Yeah, pet peeve, yeah. So make sure your face and neck match. And then I'm using my Motive Sculpt Series palette in Ice to highlight my under eyes. And I've hit pan, so I'm so upset. So I'm using alternatives now, which is the LA Girl Creamy Beige Concealer and also the Touche Éclat shade, I think 2. So I really want the under eyes to be totally lit, so hence the brightness. And then blending that all out with my damp beauty sponge, getting right up to the lash line. And then of course we're baking because we're going to set our under eyes with a translucent powder and we're going to leave it there for about a minimum of 5 minutes. While that's baking, I'm going to contour my nose and around my face. So I'm going to go down my nose, down on my cheekbones. I keep it quite high on my cheekbones because when I blend it, it goes lower. So when you're contouring your cheekbones, you want to keep the contour quite high. You don't want to start low because as you're blending, it will go lower. And that will actually have the opposite effect of making your face rounder, which I don't need. I have a pretty round face, so I keep my contour quite high and I blend at that level. And then I'm doing my lower lash line, so I'm using that same brown taupey colour, just making that out. And it's a great thing that I'm baking because it catches any fallout, which is a really good way of keeping your makeup pretty easy so you don't have to take it off or have any issues with it, basically. And then mascara to my lower lashes, just to balance out the top. And then with my MAC Pigment in Vanilla, I'm highlighting the inner corners of my eyes and also the highest point of my brow bone and then blending downwards. So you want to do that. You want to do the brightest part on the highest part and then blend down. And then with a clean stippling brush, I'm taking off all that excess powder. So nothing looks cakey, everything looks set, everything's dry, everything won't crease now. And because I like a super highlighted under eye, I'm just taking a Rimmel matte powder in, I think, warm beige, and applying that, leaving that on there for a few minutes to bake as well. Taking a Milani blusher, I'll list the name below, I can't remember. And brushing off any excess, keeping it all pretty pristine, and then taking my new Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter in So Hollywood, which is pretty amazing. You guys know I love a highlighted face, highlighting all over. If I could, I'd dip my whole face in it. And now I'm onto the lips. So we're using MAC lip liner in Currant, and because I'm using a dark lip colour, I always take my time, and I'm like speeding through it, but this took me a while. It really takes me time to perfect my lips. I took my clips out and I filled in my whole lips with the lip liner, and this is how you achieve this look. It's pretty cool. I love the lip. I'll definitely wear this out, and it just looks so pretty for this time of year. And go ahead, go give it a try. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Thank you. Bye.